I'm Beth Frericks, and I'm sitting here with DJ Eihusen, the Chairman, CEO, and President of Chief Industries. Chief is embarking on our 70-year anniversary this year, so we want to take a look back at the last 70 years and get a little bit of insight. So DJ, as we think about the vision and values that helped to found the company, tell us a little bit about what you know that went through the founders' heads as they were establishing the company in 1954.
Yeah, certainly. Well, first of all, it's hard to believe that we're now embarking upon the 70th year, just a major milestone that we're very excited about. You know, if you look back at the history of Chief and how it got started, there's some principles that existed then that still hold true to today. And one of those would be our diversification. We're a diversified corporation, and that really is by design. I think looking back on it, we started remodeling homes in 1954. And it became apparent that we needed to step out of that and to diversify our offerings. But also another thing that really holds true, probably more than anything else, is our relationships that are so important to us with all of our stakeholders. It was evident back then when we felt like we could provide a quality product and service better than anyone else. That's really what originated our business to today. It's all about relationships, and we hold true to that to this day.
Absolutely. And the relationships have really helped to form the organization, but there's also been some key milestones that have really marked some of the success that Chief has seen. Can you describe a little bit or talk a little bit about what those key milestones have been over the years?
Yeah, when you look at that, we started off, as I mentioned, as a remodeling homes in the construction world, but then also we had a dealer-based model. We would sell our product to dealers across the Midwest, the Central Plains. And as we've kind of grown, as we've developed, we still hold true to that model, but we also sell directly to OEMs. We sell commodity products such as our ethanol product that supports the producers of Nebraska. And then also we provide services when you look at Chief Transportation. So that's some of the evolution of the business model through the years.
Now with Chief, I know there's currently 7 different divisions. Has it always been these 7 divisions, or how did Chief kind of formulate that?
There was such an entrepreneurial spirit when this company started by our founder, my grandfather. And when you look at what we were, at one time we had 15 businesses, divisions, subsidiaries, and we've really pared that back to 7. And that's by design. We feel like the 7 that we have today are the core businesses. And so our growth going forward will come from one of those 7. But we're not going to step outside of that going forward.
Absolutely. And you know, it's really remarkable to have a family-owned business, 3rd generation, 70 years. There has to have been some years in there that maybe weren't as great as others. Were there some years that kind of were those pivotal moments that you look back and say, wow, if this hadn't happened, I don't know where we'd be today?
Yeah, I think anyone who has a long enough career will experience that themselves. Certainly we've had some recent ones in my tenure. It would be the Great Recession of 2008, and then of course the pandemic that we just all endured here recently. But looking back, the farm crisis of the 80s, the S&L saving and loan debacle that took place, there was a lot of challenges. And so in the mid to late 80s, we sold at the time, that was Chief Automotive, and it was a frame straightener. We had the patent on it, but that particular business unit was sold for the benefit of all the others. And that was a very pivotal, important decision. Another one that came about was in 1990. I know my father was instrumental in moving us into the ethanol industry. Chief Industries is proud to say that we have one of the country's longest running dry mill ethanol plants in the U.S. And the decision to get into that industry was planted by my father in 1990. And so that was another really pivotal moment in our company's history.
And with each of these different brands, they make such diverse products. Clearly there's been some innovation along the way, things that help to make the process more efficient, but how has Chief embraced innovation to continue to move the company forward?
We call ourselves a lot of different things at Chief. We do a lot of different things, but at our core is manufacturing. That's the essence of our company as it sits today. And we don't build things the way we build them 20, 30, even 10 years ago. The automation that exists, the efficiencies that we gain from that are phenomenal. And it's really our belief that we have to stay on the forefront of that equipment so that we can stay on the leading edge in providing the quality products and services that we do today.
And without being on that leading edge, there's also not a lot of room to give back to the community. So Chief has been part of that leading edge, roots here in Grand Island, Nebraska. What is it for Chief that really drives our community engagement and that social responsibility?
Yeah, that's key. When you talk about what's important to us, it's our stakeholders, and that's our employees, it's our suppliers, it's our communities. And in order for our company to be successful, we have to rely on a successful community. And so it's a holistic approach. We think all of those things are really in it together. And so if we've been blessed and we're fortunate to have a great year or to be doing wonderful things, it's imperative that we give back to our communities. We see that in various things such as the United Way here, the Heartland United Way in Grand Island, Central Nebraska, how we give back to that. Habitat for Humanity that people get involved in. Toys for Tots, you name it. There's so many different causes that we're involved in.
So you mentioned a lot about the people here at Chief, and that's kind of the legacy we lead. And you're obviously third generation, family-owned business. So what's in store for the fourth generation?
Yeah, so 70 years, 3 leaders, technically there's a lot of continuancy with that, no doubt about it. And we take a lot of pride in that. You know, we always say that we're a family company, and we are. And there's well over 1,400 people that make up that family company. As far as the leadership structure goes moving forward, we'll have a fourth generation that is in the works and is working diligently and learning the business, and we're very excited about that, hoping to continue that legacy.
Great. Well, we are really excited to see what the next 70 years hold. We're excited to kick off 2024 and the celebration for our 70th year.